There's an entire city street here adjacent to Centennial Park that is lined with ambulances to attend to those who are injured in this explosion.
You need an ambulance, police, or fire?
All of it. The whole bridge collapsed with people on top.
The doctors and the nurses, they are the best. Grady has been a level 1 trauma center for many, many years. The doctors and nurses were phenomenal, but the equipment, the facility was outdated, and they were very, very successful in taking care of patients all these years in spite of all the obstacles they had.
If you had more than one trauma going on at the same time, which is very frequent, then people were trying to overshout each other, and so it was not the easiest environment to do that. We had 2 rooms with 4 beds in it, so it's not unusual for us, for example, on a Friday or Saturday night, to really overreach that capacity, and oftentimes having to push an additional patient into an environment that was designed for 2 patients and make it for 3.
Typically in our old trauma bays, we would pick up the phone and we would call X-ray, who would come over and shoot X-rays. But then the patient would leave the department and go to CAT scan. And then if they needed any other tests, they would have to go to all the different areas of the hospital.
Now we're going to move to a facility that has 15 beds. It has 7 major resuscitation areas that can, in the event of a disaster, and that's the role that Grady plays, they obviously can be doubled up. But even in that fashion, we will still have more space. So it's going to allow us to be able to serve the patients better. The other thing the room will allow us to do is create a more effective care delivery. So the reality is, everything that we need will be in this room. So we'll have our ultrasound machines, we'll have a radiology suite, CT scanner will be close by. All the information that the physicians and nurses need to make a decision is in this room. And the only thing we have to then decide is this patient stable enough to go home or be admitted to a floor, or is this somebody who's critically ill and needs to go to the operating room or the ICU? But it's important to remember that the trauma care that's provided in this center is only a portion of the care that's provided, because a patient may be here, like I said, 30 or 60, 90 days. They're not going to spend that time here, they're going to spend that in the rest of the hospital. So in reality, the entire Grady health system is really part of the trauma center at this particular hospital. They're going to elevate the bar in terms of the care that they're providing. They're now going to be able to do that in a very efficient and effective manner. They'll be able to do that in a cleaner environment that's more modern and will help facilitate the whole patient care process. The other thing it will, of course, allow us to do is then take our old space and really make some adjustments to that so we can take care of all of our patients in the emergency department in a more efficient and effective manner.
We're saving lives, and that's the critical factor. To be part of this and to watch it grow and watch, what I love to see, where it was to where it is now. And you see this dramatic change, and it is dramatic. That's why the Marcus Foundation got involved with this. We want to save lives. It's important to us, and we're proud to be associated with this facility.